There is clearly something else going on. And no, I'm not talking about getting a high-paid job or starting a side hustle. To achieve this, you need a way of making money that doesn't rely on you working day in, day out. It's called passive income.
Imagine you walk into your boss's office, give a smile and say, "I'm out." No 2 weeks, no backup plan, just you, a coffee in one hand and your freedom in the other. Why? Because you've done what every TikTok finance bro and financial retire early Redditor promised. You built a passive income portfolio. Money while you sleep. You're sipping cold brew in your robe at 11 a.m., posting sunsets on Instagram with captions like, "Work is optional." But what if, plot twist, it's 2025, a recession hits, stocks crash, tenants bail, algorithms change. The question becomes real fast. Can your passive income survive a recession? Today, we're building a $1 million passive income portfolio, and then we're throwing it into a very real 2023 style crash. Grab your calculator and maybe a stress ball, and if you're into financial reality checks that feel like a punch and a hug at the same time, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss an episode. Now let's begin. Part 1. The Dream Portfolio. Imagine you're 32. You worked hard in tech or finance, or maybe just sold Beanie Babies on eBay during COVID. You've saved up $1 million. Not "I inherited it" money, I earned money. Here's how you set it up. $400,000 in dividend stocks. You go for the blue chip stuff, Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, and Johnson & Johnson. Grandpa called them forever stocks. Average dividend yield, 4% equal $16,000 per year. $300,000 in a rental property, duplex in Nashville. You Airbnb one side, rent the other. Income after expenses, $2,000 per month or $24,000 per year. $200,000 in REITs, because direct real estate management is exhausting. These real estate investment trusts give you property exposure without leaky toilets. Yield, 5% equals $10,000 per year, $100,000 in digital assets. Let's say you wrote an ebook, built an online course on how to build passive income, and sell templates on Gumroad. Average income, $1,000 per month equals $12,000 per year. Total income, $62,000 per year, or about $5,166 per month. Sounds dreamy, right? You move to Austin or Bali, spend your mornings meditating and your evenings debating which color palette matches your travel blog. If that's the kind of life you're aiming for, go ahead and smash that like button. But then, reality knocks. Part 2. The 2023 Recession Reality Check. Cue dramatic music. Let's take your fantasy portfolio and throw it into the 2023 blender. You know, the year when interest rates spiked, layoffs exploded, and people pretended to love canned beans again. Here's how it goes. Dividend stocks crash. AT&T cuts its dividend. Johnson & Johnson underperforms. Your 4% yield drops to 2.5%. New income, $10,000 per year. Rental property woes. Your Airbnb bookings dry up. Travel slows during recessions. Your long-term tenant loses their job and stops paying rent. Net income, $0. You might even be negative $3,000. REITs, tank. Commercial real estate gets obliterated. Office buildings are empty. Malls are turning into haunted houses. New yield, 2.5% equals $5,000 per year. Digital income vanishes. People stop buying passive income courses when they're busy panic refreshing job boards. New income, $300 per month equals $3,600 per year. New total, $18,600 per year, or $1,550 per month. That's right. You went from sipping iced matcha in Bali to Googling, "How much plasma can I sell in 1 month?" Part 3. The big mistake. The biggest myth in passive income? That it's truly passive and recession-proof. It's just front-loaded labor with delayed payoff, if the economy plays nice. Rental properties are great until tenants ghost you. Dividends are cool until companies tighten belts. Digital products? Fun? Until SEO algorithms change and you're buried under AI-written competition. Passive income isn't a get-out-of-work-free card. It's a risk portfolio dressed up in cozy YouTube B-roll. Part 4, the survival guide. So how do you recession-proof your freedom plan? 1. Diversify income streams. Have passive, active, freelance, and oh-no income buckets. Your rental property is down? Freelance your skills. Course sales tanked? Flip stuff on eBay. 2. Emergency fund equals mandatory. Save 6 to 12 months of living expenses. Even if you think you're financially independent, the market doesn't care. 3. Recession-proof. Some assets. Invest in boring dividend kings that have paid through every crisis. Own property in high-demand cities with low vacancy rates. Sell digital products tied to needs, not luxuries. 4. Stay skill ready. If the passive stops, the active kicks in. Learn AI tools, marketing, video editing, writing, whatever gives you leverage fast. 5. Stay humble, not frugal. Passive income isn't a crown, it's a cushion. Don't build a throne on it. Always assume it can shrink. With all that said, can you survive on passive income in a recession? Yes, but only if you treat it like a strategy, not a fantasy. Your TikTok side hustle might not save you. Your rental income might vanish for a quarter. Your stocks might dip lower than your self-esteem in high school. But if you plan for when things go wrong, not if, you'll adapt. Because real financial independence isn't about escaping work. It's about having options when the economy hits back. What's your biggest fear about passive income? And how are you preparing for the next crash? Feel free to comment below and let us know.